Hello and welcome y'all. I'm Redcollarwolf here to show ya more than a dragon, I guess it would be, and one coffee at a time. Let's give it that up. You guys probably haven't seen the cool new stuff I put on there, but it's been exciting. You never realize how complicated this one coffee machine will end up being until you deep into the code line. Oh my god, I wouldn't want to see this. I just looked over to the right. Oh, sorry about that. I just had to make sure that I was muted. Oh, whoops. I shouldn't have not done that. It was all bad. I moved it down so we can make sure we didn't hear it, but it was muted. I don't know. Oh, I suppose one dueling. Started a little bit early. We finally made it to 100, which is really cool. I don't know how long it's going to take to get to, I don't know, 150? Let's go for that goal next. Let's see what goes on there. Well, I guess we're still going to get to 110. Don't help me up. Don't get to 7. I thought this would be something a bit more special than just do games. Do something a bit more special. I was meant to do a stream like this some time ago. And I'm really not kidding with some time ago. Like last time I did it, then I thought, oh, a little after, I should do it some other Jack. And then I forgot. So there we go. Yeah, I hope you guys' days have been alright. So I think mainly just gonna focus on the 2 games at the moment. I know Dragon one coffee at a time, because one coffee at a time is the main one I'm developing at this time period. And I know Dragon's the big dog that I've developed for a longer time than that. Devil Number 28 is now out today. If you haven't seen that one, that is a pretty good one to have a look at. Or at least especially if you want to know what the phasing effect is like. I really like how that turned out. I should do the lightning effect today. I don't know what we can do with the inventory system or not. I feel like when I get in that hole, no coming out of it. I don't think this. I've got to hit it a different way, approach. Unless you go 5 steps backwards before you can go 10 forward. That's what I find with coding a lot of the times. I'll show you guys the coffee machine code. This hell I call it. You know, I'm surprised just to see this large list there. Yeah, this there you go. This thing's not even in the whole like space. I just realized that. God. No, all that is. I mean, it has baked food like on the list, you know, but that thing's gonna get bigger as soon as I add more varieties of coffee in it. And this is probably just gonna be the start of it. I've got to figure out how to do the ice coffee. That's what we want to say it like that. Ice. Ice. Oh, there's an E missing there. So I was winding up like that before, so we get the white out. If you don't know what a flat white is, it's basically very similar to a cappuccino, but slightly different. For the most part, I guess, it's also, I think it's got also less foam on top and also has no chocolate powder on top, if you want to know the big differences, I think. If what I was reading was on it. It's not what I have is to be. Either it is more flat white or cappuccino, depending on what it is. Because sometimes I don't put the chocolate powder on, but it depends on how I make that. Where it is cappuccino or flat white more. Then we also do the latte, which is slightly different from the cappuccino. Really testing my knowledge of these coffees. I don't know, it said specifically it was more mixed together, while the cappuccino was more layered. It says online in the mall. I know how to make coffee, but I didn't went and do, you know, a course about it. So we also got white milk and dark mochas. I don't know how we're getting. I don't know if we will have chocolate in there. I guess we could have chocolate in there. But I don't know, actually. I haven't really decided that yet. I mean, we can even have all those in ice form, but right now it's got ice mocha. Mocha is basically more or less a latte, more or less can be called a chocolate latte. It's basically a latte with chocolate in it. Or chocolate up in some form. Usually what I find the best tasting ones are the ones who have proper chocolate in them or melting chocolate in them. A lot of times where I got from around chocolate shops, usually when you go to chocolate shops, you get the melted chocolate. Actually, really nice. The only place I've noticed this ever happening, I used to get this really cool cappuccino, a place that closed down near me. They did like chocolate flakes on top. It is one of the nicest cappuccinos that I had. I mean, it'd be even nicer if it had better milk. I guess I could still make better cappuccinos than it, but in a way of, I really wish I could do this at home type of drink. That is what that is, with the proper chocolate flakes on it. Even if it was dark chocolate flakes, which most of the time it was still very nice. I still liked it with the dark chocolate. I mean, I guess I like dark chocolate over white chocolate. I don't really hate white chocolate, but then I don't mind it being mixed. But it's from chocolate black or chop deck, which is one of my more favourite ones. Which is nice to see it all mixed. The end this, and we also got ice latte. Ooh, that was kind of really nice to see. In a way, I don't know. I just feel like I was thinking about something then, but then I don't know what happened back then until like early on. I don't know. So this is the only one I've done so far, the black coffee, the one of complete darkness. Why now? There was like a long and short black. I think there was two different ones of that, but I'm just gonna kind of fill them into one black coffee just to save, you know, the extra pain, as the good old saying goes. So now we've got 2 cups, and then we spread them out. Boom, get that coffee in there, and then we put the hot water in there. And now it's making me think, oh, we gotta do a in-between frame. Oh my god. Endless. Well, that's kind of weird the way that it's set up. Then we got the chopping board. Oh yeah, we got this. Oh, hang on. Mixing along. I was thinking it's a nice little joke for next deadline was that I can spawn these coffees in and then like jag them, make them follow and stalk me all the way down here. Basically, after weekly, what I do for the coffee machine. Oh boy. At least once you get it down, it's down, isn't it? I think I'm all saying, guys. Okay, let's get back onto this torture. Today's torture list on the board. Actually, I want to finish this off first. There we go. Hashtag cap. Whoops. I'm assuming that's a big Australian shortening for. I say the full word, it's probably because I like saying cappuccino. There we go, and then the latte. Oh, whoops, hang on, I did that wrong. Yeah. I started watching something yesterday, and then I was going to watch it this morning, and then I forgot about watching it. That's kind of annoying, isn't it? Ugh. That's annoying me now. I just remembered about that. I'm tempted to start another little doggy too. I got the orange wool and brown wool one in front of me. Still haven't got my natural wool, like the undyed wool. Like, I kind of get it, since they do die well, they take a while to deliver the order, unless you're doing, I didn't really say they were doing the order, so it's kind of confusing, like, why? It's been more than a week, man. And my order was undyed wool. Like, all you gotta do is refine it and then send it. Hopefully it turns out nice color though. Well, I get something unlucky. And then I'm a bit more bitter because of my shirt not coming this week. Don't know when I have to start getting worried about that. You know, for the person who orders, I'm worried about a little bit right. I did blink it down, but it does have to pipe for a little while. I'll do like what I plan to do when I ever do open up a med shop would be like to do what's it called? Do prints of paintings and all that, and do like at least have ones of like pencil paintings, and then have shirts and all that as well with prints on variations or even anything else too. And then you might even have, I wouldn't mind someday, like, you know, making a set of these small little dogs and having them a small little gang. But I'm gonna have to, I'll likely do that when the channel's small, because then it's likely easy to do so. Because actually, if anything you want to make en masse are these little crochet dogs. Like, I have got them over wanting me already, and I have not long ago picked up this. Like, recently I made a dinosaur, which is, body size is my fist, and a long neck one. There's a reasonably long neck. I'm purple. I'm not going to be stabbing a pay well, yeah. But compared to these little dogs, it was like, I guess it was done in 8 ply, so we might as well compare it to the 8 ply. So the 4 ply, they're very tiny. And they can almost go anywhere too when they're that small. And then you got the 8 ply, so 8 thick wool, which is about twice the size of them as you would assume. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta put up the 2 other copies I've done on there. Coffee as well, which I've already put down. The first one I did with these nice yellow ears, and was basically like 3 times size, 4 times size as these watercolor ones, which is quite big, and then take it that long to do. And actually not too bad to pick up, I reckon. It's something nice to do, and all I need is, like I said countless times, for 1 hook. That's good enough. And then a bit of wool. Also, something would be interesting. I actually have a lot of line stitch paintings, or not line stitch, line stitch artworks hanging around, which most of them are the Australian bush, or looks like they'll be based on the Australian bush. And I recently found out that done with more proper wool, done with wool more than anything, which is really interesting to me. I wouldn't mind actually doing that cross stitching and the line stitching a bit more. I've got actually some thread for that for other things, like for stitching my socks up. White mark. If I was to, I kind of like if for general coffee, if I was getting to a cafe, I'd probably more likely go for a cappuccino or something like that over a mocha. I do like a mocha, but I prefer a chocolate mocha more than a normal mocha. But that's just me being all fancy. Whoops. I'm going to hashtag it first. Start off with this instead of going around like a maniac. Sometimes you get kind of sick of it. Also might do some UI stuff for this as well. I do want to do some Unknown Dragon. I do feel like that'd be good to do in this. Oh, well, I keep doing it again. And then we go dark. Oh, whoops, I forgot to do that. Gonna be whinge if I don't do that. That's important. Yeah, when I was trying to do that, I'm gonna drag in number 18, the first 10:8. Yeah, 10:8 for the first time, the one that was put up 2 days this morning of doing this live, or at least for me, it was the morning. A storm came along right after I did the coffee one, so one coffee at a time, second log, and it was pretty shitty one too. It wasn't like it wasn't like, I might have overreacted a bit. No, it was a pretty shit one. Came along right then. Pretty bad one. Okay, I'm gonna do ice later, seeing ice will take more complication. I also got this. You guys haven't seen my sink yet. But my sinky. Okay, we've got idle 2, which is half full, so it's like for watching a theory. Then we got this sink, which is not really gonna fill up. All it is, it's meant to be like, oh, something goes right there, and it gets filled up. Then we got this one here. And then it's filling up. I don't know how well that one worked. I think it worked okay at the end there. Even like some of this is done half asleep, so I didn't actually do the physical sink lever. You see how it pumps, how it's knocked upwards. It's pretty much how the more fanciest things I've been encounters like that, they flicked it up. I thought that would be important for the hot water because I feel like it's important for it to be flicked down, so then you, the person, have to hold it down. Rather than not. We can always make a small little platform down there if we don't overly want to have it in the physical sink. That could actually look really nice. And work a bit, you know. So if you don't know where that's going to go on, it's just going to go on top of one of these benches. On these counters themselves. Or in the middle. Alright. You know, I just realized I gotta recreate all this for the fridge. Oh god. Do as a ball and then I add it in later. Oh my god, these things are gonna be long as they come. Yeah, I got it to the base part really finished on the last one, so we can go through a lot of this when we come forward again for the bright white. Let's go. Flighty white, man. Okay, that sounds weird. I kind of feel that part. Strange. Flat white. So, down here, we put it in here. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is gonna be big as hell. Put this down, then we pull it down past, so then it won't, you know, yell at me and annoy the crap out of me. So now we go over here. Oh boy. And we pretend we don't see that that bend out code, because that common code, because well, that just reminds me of another thing I have to do just because I have a problem. There we go. So now in theory, if we went up to here and changed our state to but what? Oh, duplicate this. Oh, excuse me. Duplicate that. Now we go to here. split the coffee into here. Oh my god. Not quite there. Oh yeah, because the black is still on. I need to turn off this black mode. Oh no, it is off. Okay, well that's problematic. Isn't it? Ah, boy. Oh, yeah. I see where we're at now. So it did work. I could actually make this a little bit better in a way of where I don't have to turn off every single switch. But I have the problem and I did do that. Okay, it did it twice, so that's a good thing if it's doing it twice. Now my next problem is I can generally tell it's not doing when we get up after the shot. After the shot. So that's doing the physical shot itself. That is when the shot is done. There we go. Oh, why? So 3B2 should be true, yeah. So it should be doing number 12 unless I have did something there. 12, 12, 12. Oh yeah, now I'm finally showing you that. Oh, I know what that's afterwards. That's after the shot, isn't it? After the shot is done. In for the mess we go. Oh boy. You're gonna go straight up to idle, isn't it? I don't know. Okay, I gotta watch that. Welcome to the mess. Oh, these messes are gonna be nice too. But this is gonna be really cool. I hope it does turn out really nice. So we go grind that bad boy. We go pour the coffee in. It's done with that. And that is where we are at. To the point of where that should be animation number 2. Where the coffee is. Oh yeah, I see it now. I see what the problem is. I need to knock that out. There's something else I knocked out that I probably shouldn't have not knocked out, but I did, didn't I? I know, I think that was needed. God, no. There we go. I did it properly now. See, look at that. You got 2 cups down here, and then you move them off to the side to do the milk, and then you come back, do the milk, and boom, we have coffee. We have black coffee and white coffee. I mean, I won't do it any more precision than that, but like more precise than that. I'm gonna do it with WAP. It's meant to be very similar. Like, oh my god. I've been working on this since Tuesday when I recorded that devlog. So we just started working on this coffee stuff and everything like that. We got it working like I got it working yesterday where I wanted it. Then I had to come back today and work it into different states of recipes. So now we're off to the next one. Yay! Oh god, that feels really nice. So now we're going to do the same thing. We could even shorten this code up a little bit more, but I feel like it was easier to things in the future. I know we're not. So it probably would have been nice to be like, I'll go to this and go to that. Maybe I should do that. Oh my god. So we can make an animation called cutting, especially with cutting. I'm like, oh god, oh my god. Ingenious strategies. So we can make another function down here, which is called cutting. It actually really helps to actually understand it too. I just hope you probably, if you're new to coding, understand that even more. As cutting coffee. It's called grinding, but I can't spell that word, so we're going with cutting. So we got this down here. So when we drag this up here, I forgot to make that a function. Whoops. So when we drag this up here, so when it says if cutting, we put that there, and we kidnap this code right here, cut that out, and then we put it down here. And boom. And that, in theory, should work the same. And we're going to do this. There we go. It's having a moment. And it's just like, you forgot my dots, dude. So we go to here. See, it does the cutting. It does the cups. Still does the same loop. But we can knead it up and not have to duplicate that for the 50th time. I'll keep that one maybe hanging around. And it'd be very helpful, actually be very helpful writing up the newer copies. So we go down to... Oh, see, I've already technically done it here, the shot. So instead of keeping this here, we can go down to here and finish it down to here. So then it gets the shot. And in theory, that should work the same. Oh, I want to space this out, so we don't have a confusing mess. And boom. What do you guys think of that? Then we can go again with the milk. Okay. Then it is a dice because, well, we have 2 cups of milk. It's a good thing you actually flickers down there too. That one's pretty good. I don't know if the other one does that or not. So now we can also go with this one. So we don't actually need this. That was old code. The phantom code. So we might as well go fine. I'll keep that there in case I forget. Okay. All you have to do is do... Oh no, hang on. We have to do this. Paste it in here. This actually gives more reason for this to exist as well, I feel like. I'm surprised it didn't whinge about, you know, that being one off. Usually it does, like, whinge about that well stuff like that. I'm surprised. But this is just to have it all line up like that. Okay, so we can knock that out. Make this cutting the coffee paste. And we can go like that, go like that, and really neat this up. I'll keep that like that, baby. I'm also probably gonna later on add in a ball for yeah, it's called ball. The tuning pulse statement for if it's a nice mocha or that it's a nice coffee or not. As well. Probably needs to do that as well. The flat white. Oh, I haven't had him take my cup. Get the water in there. You can sometimes hear it appearing up, but I think you'd much rather hear it, like all the flow, if you get any of the flow, you know, of water. A lot of time when I first did that code where it's all up here was kind of more easy to read as well. For someone, instead of beginning 5 seconds and be like, where is this shit? So all of this has to be in being picked up, which is the interaction, which is done with E. So interact, it disables the collider, so you can't interact with it while it's doing its thing. And then after it's done its animation, it goes off to the next phase. That's the reason why you have cutting done, which then goes off and stands in one of these states what we were playing on before. And then when you click it on again, it goes into shot mode. So it makes the coffee shot right there. So it goes up to here. Then when coffee shot is done, I put some of these like done ones together so it was easy to read and see what I was doing wrong at the time. It goes straight to here, and then it's important that it knows if it's a black coffee or not, and all that. Since it's after it's done, it's set up in 2 different ways. So the noble coffees that aren't done with black, one's done with the milk in this circumstances where they put over next to 2 cups and then they have milk jug on the machine. And then the ones with done as black coffees just have it nearby the hot water bit of the machine. Then we got milk and hot water. So I did have those together at one point, the milk and hot water. Now I have them separate, but I still got this one together since I haven't had the need to not have them together. So we got a lot of these that resets the system as well. You gotta make sure we have those when needed. And we also got the pickup statement for it, where it can be picked up or not. I'm still tempted just to like spawn in a certain coffee and then you just have it follow you to the counter, follow it to you the counter for the moment. I don't think we're how to do that. And then see, we got the hot water and milk surface. So the milk down here and the hot water. So I feel like the hot water is a pretty, important one. If you know what I mean. You might as well have black coffee at the least. And also I'm going to have that tea actually. I better not forget to do that. That I want to use it for single cups of tea. I've always played that. So the teapots are used for larger tea. So basically what I have on my desk right now is a teapot and it has about 2 mugs and maybe a bit more in it amount of tea. So that's usually for anyone who's eating in that gets the teapots, and anyone who wants takeaway tea can get a single cup of tea. I gotta figure out how to do takeaway to the fullest, but which would be very interesting. I mean, I can always make them just have their own cups and ding it. Nothing's really stopping me from doing that. That would be very interesting. So now let's continue on what we're doing here. So we did got the cappuccino one. Let's see if it's working. I do have to get the dust bullet as well. Oh, but now I want to do the chocolate flakes. Yeah, I really like, I want those chocolate flakes now, But at least that place, I guess there is a similar place up the road a bit more, but I wouldn't like that one being down there. I guess it was more of a, meant to be, it was really nice to have churros on there too with the cinnamon sugar on them. They were really nice to do that. That's mainly what they were. And they did coffees as well with chocolate. They're really nice. There we go. We took 2 bits of milk. Look at that. Beautiful boy. Now I've got to somehow think about how to make them differ. Each drink. I've also got a little doggy on my hand. Little doggy, I can't tap the keys. I've also realized something that I've just encountered. If I get this like interaction, not having many interaction problems, like if I stand here, I can click that. Stand there, I can click that, and then the board. I basically made this one-handed. Like I have no need to use the mouse if I did this properly. So I was going to use the mouse for position clicking, but then I guess that didn't work out. So it could be either good or bad. And then whenever we go to these, like select these once a year, what I plan to do is go tab, and go all the way through that. And then whenever we tap on it, you just instantly add in whatever is in your hand. If you had like caramel slice you want to add to the display. I've got plans, but I don't know if I'm mad enough to do it, you know. I also need to fix that fully up. I really like the selection, the pickup selection. It's something that, as a user, you wouldn't really know it until it's gone, of how effective it is for you. Even if, let's say, it highlights everything, I know these are all my wage, which makes my job easier. I should put a timer on it so it goes back. Be an interesting one. Okay, now let's do the latte. Which is just going to be the same one so far at the moment. I have no reason why not to. I need to copy it. And this is, I don't know why I'm making all the copies being the same. Actually thinking about it, I guess all of them had their own thing. They will eventually be different. But I mean, right now, since now I got the basic frame for it working, I can make like 50 types of copies. I mean, don't get too excited about that, but you get the idea. Is that I can, in theory, I can end up making a lot more varieties of a recipe. I thought that was really interesting to use states as a way to make recipes, and then sooner or later we do the interaction. I do want to do the UI now. So we got something here that I do plan to make universal and use elsewhere, because, well, we're probably going to need to use elsewhere. And then we're going to have to make a code for the copies. So let's go with a simple code at the moment. So let's go for black. We can go BL. Cap. Hashtag DAP. Let's go with that. I mean, you can even short that down later. So with these codes, if I'm going to do codes, I have to make sure it is, that it serves both, it is short and rememberable. That you won't forget it 5 minutes later. So let's go with, you could go, with this marker, we can go M, CO, go mock. Could do something like that. Or MO. God. Something like that. I don't know. It depends. This is what we're going to start with first. Is the black, the flat white, and the cappuccino, the ones we did. And then we can just go for the first 3 letters on this one. For now. Because I don't want to put like 4 words on there. The cappuccino is a kind of big word, isn't it? But I also don't want to make it too big. And I also want to make it like where you don't have to bloody be, you know, as long as you can get around reading the menu. I don't want these games to be too heavily complicated to people who doesn't speak English as the first language. So yeah, if I can achieve that, if it comes with the territory, then I come with the territory. If I don't end up doing that, well, it kind of sucks, doesn't it? So I've got to think about. So what my plan is, pretty simple, is I'll show you on here, I guess. So the plan is simple. All I want to do is arrows. I might have to make arrows. Arrows like this or something. I might have to make those smaller. They're not that good, right? You have arrows to... yeah. It doesn't look very nice, doesn't it? So you have like arrows like that, and you flip over. Flip over. So it's set up like this. And then you have the codes, so BL. Whoops. Yeah, I might as well, you know, go off and do the other one. It's actually not that work. There's a type mechanism thing on here, so let's say, oh, it looks like CL. There you go. That's because that was bugging me. So you got BL, and in theory you're meant to be able to click on these arrows to change the state. So yeah. That is gonna be fun. Speaking of which, I kind of want to kidnap this arrow now. I like the shape of it. Do it like that. Alright. We've already got play done font in there, so we don't need that as well. So we go under here, boom. Let's go say kidnap my arrow. We only need it one way. I might actually give it a little bit of a darkish grey look to it, or not just make it one stop a bit. There we go. UI. Hang on, this is the way UI. Right? Yep. Arrow. Arrow. Oh, hang on, UI arrow. No, actually do this arrow. So you get to point it left and right. Actually, this is the first time I'm doing a live stream of No Dragon on anything that's not but ditch. I don't really want to put shading in it due to the fact that if I put shading in it, I have to make it fit. I have to make an other side one. And it looks fine. God. There's a certain amount of time when you just gotta start seeing, like, no, I've done overthink some things a bit too much today. I guess we could do that, can't we? I'm trying to think about how to fully do this. I haven't really I put some thought to it, I guess, but not really put a lot of thought into it. And I'm just getting distracted and looking at this other stuff. What I'm thinking about now is that the buttons can change, go through the states. I'm just throwing my hand on my keyboard, that's annoying me. I'm still playing my small doggy that's having a nice time. The little crochet dogs. Oh, we could do tabs, can't we? I don't know. There's like multiple ways to make a boat, and this is probably the best way to drive the situation that I'm currently in at the moment on this. Let's go with texture button. Oh god, we don't need one to be 50 miles long. I like how I make it probably, if you're American or anyone uses the, oh yeah, we gotta do all this fancy stuff for buttons, don't we? Use the mile system, probably like, oh, familiar with that, but if I say 50 kilometers long, they'd be like, what in hell? And it's not about where you understand the, without saying, I feel like it's not about where you understand the measurement of length, you just need to understand that I'm trying to say it's long. Although kilometers is shorter than miles, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Okay. Actually, we might be able to do that in here. I might say do it in here first. Could we change? Yeah, we can do it in here. We should be alright. Let's go with left. And we're also joined by Gizmo and the Black Elfie. I guess their name on the tag is Wex, but I don't know. Wex is also the name of the corgi. White. UI. Oh yeah, I already sorted the stuff out from the, what's it called? Oh, you guys gonna see what's lying beneath my folders. What's it called? Cold Ground Dice. So basically we copied a game base from that to become a game base for the future games and for this one. But then I realized this is kind of off the beat the way I usually do, or have done with the other three games. And then it's just, and then the health system isn't really, you know, needed, or the combat system I got in here. But the health system's there. And the hitting system. Alright, I've totally went in the wrong folder here. Get to know all the hidden little secrets of my folders. See, I really like doing this. If you do want to do multiple game development, I recommend doing this, where you put it in here. And then you got all your game titles down there. One point, there was only 2. Now, there's multiple on there. I just like the little doggy, so soft and cool. And so it's such a good war. I'm getting distracted. Okay, let's go with that. And then we put the photos in here. We have to go to there. Look at that blurry thing. Where's the normal bugger here? There we go. Then we can have to go do our flip. Oh, doggy! I've hurt you! He went over board. No. Oh, crap. I'll do it like that. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Now we can do, I think, Gradient, right? That might not be the right one. Oh, no, it is. Oh, maybe it's not. I don't think it is. So we knock open here. I guess now we end up using the mouse, don't we? No. Yeah, it's kind of annoying we do end up using the mouse on it just for that, but it's not the worst, I guess. Oh, Harbor. I need it on Harbor. Doggy, you keep running away from me. You want to roll around and be free. He's a wild boy. He might have been around Gizmo for a little too long, if I'm truly being honest down here. I don't know how you're gonna deal if, you know, something happens. I know there's a way to do it. I just gotta really, you know, think about it. Oh, I can do something else, actually. Actually, it might not be the tactic we go for today. I might keep those around for something else. So, whenever I want to actually add a new control, I'll make it tab or coup. Actually, might make it coup. So, I'll add a new controller, which will be underneath coup. Like there. I'll have to name first. Type. I could say Wispy Dark, maybe. Let's go with type. Because I don't know if this is ever going to be permanent, but then I'll use coup, or I actually don't want to overly use tab. I might keep tab for the hotbar. And key Q for this one right here. Boom. So type. So so the theory behind that is whenever I'm in range, I'll press Q. Now I'll probably even more work to me. Some people don't realize about this one. It's how much more of a dive in the technical parts that you have to take. It is insane. Okay, I feel like I'm going mad. Ah, shit, did I actually did something wrong? Oh no, why is it 2 live streams? I have no idea. Why is it double live? I don't even know what this is about. What is this? I don't even know if I can go double live. What is this? I'm going double live. God, I didn't realize that was possible. Okay, well that's a good thing to cite at the moment. Oh no! I didn't even realize we're going on double mode here. Like, what is going on here? I'm sorry. Oh no! YouTube's is like, yeah. Well, someone actually having a good old chat. I might actually do a bit of wobble dogs. What's going on with this anyway? With this live stream? Someone, I don't know if they ever hear of this, but the reason why you go, sometimes I will go, what is this gonna do? Oh god, this is a full-on mess now. Yay! Yeah, with I did Strava mode only in here just to get rid of some of people who not, make one more barrier to get rid of the people a bit more. The pricks, I guess. In other words, it would be really nice. Wow, I am double streaming. I did not see this coming. Yikes. Oh, I did not know I can double stream. Wow. That's a nice thing that YouTube's having a problem with. Double stream. I might play the Little Dogs. I guess we can do that as well. I'll do some of the other one, but instead of just the main series. Oh no, I feel bad. Sorry for the Little Dogs. This happened not to me. Yikes. I don't know if you even knew the double stream. First one around for the great doggies. I keep on talking about these little doggies over here, little kelpie dogs. Oh god. Yikes. I am so confused. I wonder what happened after this. Like, it's just like did it all just like merge into one big stream? Like, that'd be pretty funny, but I don't think so. Well, no wonder. I like seen that. I'm like, oh, yeah, I see the mess you did. But it did. I don't know, it must work on both. Like, that is so insane. I am now double streaming. I didn't realize that ever could occur. I think the biggest problem in YouTube itself, this one here, when this stream's meant to be, and the other ones just come along and hang on the wide as well. That is insane. Double stream. Yep, we got the double stream. Hello. There we go. Double stream, and I didn't even see this coming. But it is. Hang on. It's actually a good thing I long lost train my fault, because this is a confusing mess in deep dive that I don't want it all to go down to. Now let's go on the dragon, why not? There we go, look at this. And then we can even go to here. Okay, the copy machine spoke me. YouTube's good. I work in YouTube. That could take long. Wow. I'm surprised I haven't done it sooner. But now I work in YouTube. That's good. That's when you go wonder why someone can go streaming twice. Yeah, I can stream twice. Can't add that to the list. Oh yes, we might as well hear my dog bug over here. I still haven't changed that sound. I forgot that I did that. And then I went back to do it with the other code. And then I forgot I did that. I'm gonna have to do something about the wobble dogs, don't I? Little one. That's been an hour in and I haven't done no bugs. So, that's pretty nice. Double streaming. Double streaming. I just might not end up being slaughtered. Whoa, double stream. It is double streaming. Well, I am so confused on how this goes. But how does it count views? Like, what? There we go, we could see all the streaming doubles. I didn't even realize this will come along. Ah! Because I flipped over to my emails, that's the reason why I noticed it, and it's like, oh yeah, you're streaming, you're going live twice, and I'm like, what? Are you on about? I must have done that one. Whoops, I must not paid attention. Oh, it says 24th over here. I don't even know how it ended up being. Oh. Robbo. I'm sorting the chickens now. No, you can't really hear them. I'll put that back on. Oh god. We just move away from the chickens. We don't need to see the deaths happening again. I also did something else to the phasing since the devlog. So I made the phasing symbol less damaging to your movements. We have to find it somewhere. So I felt like as a player, that felt very annoying to not be able to move more than it did. Jeepies will get my wife instead. Whoa, god, my puppies. So we went over here. We can actually. I was meant to load this up. Why did I not do that? I don't know. Here we go. Look like World and Beyond. This is what I want to show you all. Have to go through some other dogs. Catch some of that moment. We really had to advertise that, but I guess it's more or less for the survivors. Boom. I don't know why I did that, but that was insane. I broke YouTube. Yay. Look how different I did the shading on this one. I don't know why I did it like that so differently. Oh no, this is not in the middle. Oh well. It's a rough estimate. I'm not gonna be even changing this for later. Oh, I can hear ducks in the distance. Oh, this tree still has that problem. Must be the specific type of tree. Oh yeah, I've added that in a lot of places. Or I really like how it looks in the water. The bushmint! That's what's in my tea at the moment. Bushmint and probably Australian black tea. From the north, I would assume. If I'm not mistaken. Or it's a different one, but it's still black tea. I feel like this is gonna be, I don't know. I'm a watering can. Look at this beautiful dog. My watering can over here. I don't know if someone gave me a bad look once when I called something a dog when it's meant to be food. I know what it is exactly. A good old figure of speech. Oh yeah, this is the Yumba Yard type area. I could actually make that smaller and give more bushland. Wouldn't be too bad. It really shows the shape of the land. So there's somewhere up north from where I am. So every time you go up to the Sunshine Coast through that kind of area, or every time I've gone through there, which has been a few times, there's always been bits of areas of pine, which is a lot, which is reasonable because they're wood area, usually known, usually you're associated with wood area in that area. And you can just see all the pine on the side of the word, and only pine as well, which is kind of like, really? So with this, what I'm trying to go with that is that with these lumberjacks, you can see the difference between these guys and what real life is, because these guys are meant to not do one type of wood. They're meant to refurnish the land. But I guess what really benefits them is these trees right here, which is in the way I'm going to use them and want to use them as to be more of a weed type of tree, that they grow a lot, but they just can't get off the small island, I guess. The Darkwood Forest could technically be an island in the middle of the lands. That's actually one thought I had not had, is that it could just as easy be an island. I'm now a shop owner. I own my own little cooking place. I need to add the backs to these places. I don't know. I hope these don't get like big, but I do actually like the size better now. I do feel like the previous times are big, and these need to be a reasonable size because we need to be transportation. I don't know if it's not too big either. I've also had lights in, but I don't know if they actually proper work as well. But they've always been around. I've just added them in this world for this one. I gave the dog a cushy plate of yarn. Oh, it's raining. Oh god, that's a bit of a shock of a noise. Oh, we don't actually see it over here. That's the reason why the way it was not to be detached or doesn't go far enough. Yeah, you can't actually see it on the road. Strange, isn't it? It's raining, it's pouring. I'm pretty sure I made this a bit loud. Here you go, let's see if you guys can hear it. I don't think you guys can hear it. I think it's had a moment where it's not on. Oh, no, it is. Oh, okay, I don't know. You might be hearing it. This just looks amazing. Like, seriously, oh, doggy. Which I could do better Wobble Dogs, can't I, for that? But I could also, I don't know. I wouldn't do that if I do Wobble Dogs. I did say I was gonna make some games, do some games. I could easily do that. Okay, now let's see what's going on along my double stream, and I feel really fancy doing the double stream. Ah. Oh god, no. Double stream. This is insane. What about the yellow one? What's going on with the yellow one? It's kind of manly, that is. I might as well. I don't know how I'm gonna actually physically stop that, so we're gonna have to double stream until the end. I feel like that's how it's gonna be. Buttons. I hope you guys really like the Wayne. I really like how it looks. God, it's so amazing. It doesn't need a few adjustments itself, but it seems like it's epic. I can't wait to like do the snow. The snow seems like something that'd be really nice to do as well. I'll put move that down just in case something comes. See, in case some background noise is not needed at the moment. Usually have it for games, but we don't really need that too much if you can't hear my whine. Oh boy, poor connection. Well, I'm dual streaming here, so I would assume so. I'll have to end that one and fix it up, won't I? Oh yeah, I think I broke YouTube. I think I did. No, I might keep it around. I might have to bring it around. I'll block it out when it comes to the end. Because I feel like I just, like, you know, broken YouTube. And that's how you break it. Got a lot of likes on this one. Good wheeling streaming. Woo! You see it from both ends. I don't know, you do want to see the Wobble Dogs. Oh, you get to see it next week on Friday. Or actually, it'd be a little less on Friday. It'd be in 5 days' time. You can see all the Wobble Dogs. And their cute faces. I don't have a face cam to show off this little doggy. At the moment. Or at least the camera face them off. God. I need to make sure I can turn this water down. This is deafening me. Hope it's not deafening you guys. Should be alright. Where is this? It's raining, it's pouring. Oh, there we go. It's finished. Look at that. Oh my god. You guys like love that? Like, that is epic. That I managed to be able to do that. That is such a cool system I added in for that. There's all the way down. Yeah, it's trying to deafen me, I think, more than anything. Or maybe you guys too, I don't know. But that is so cool. I can't get in here. At least I didn't get myself stuck this time. I don't know if I cut that out in the devlog, last devlog or not. Ah! There we go. That one did not work. That is so epic. Oh my god. The fact that you guys are excited to see the future of this game. Making the YouTube. What's it even got on it? I don't know, I keep playing Blue Doggy for. I mean, he's always really cool and soft. He's the first little doggy too, so you guys can see what he looks like on Coffee. Wow. That is something, isn't it? That still feels epic. What about the yellow stream? Oh, that's the devlog. Yeah. I'm done with dropping the poor boy. Oh yeah, we still need to go do this now, since I now have, you know, the mental break of not worrying about the other thing. I think what we're gonna do first is text. Text button. Text. I want text just in general, I think. Text in general. Come on, where is it? I'm just blind. I think I'm just blind. I always assume that I'm just blind sometimes. Although I'm already halfway there, as a good old saying goes. Then I get distracted trying to read something else. Oh, okay. It's like going on being like, we gotta make sure it's you, huh? Yeah, Yeah, I didn't do that this morning, yeah, That's a later job to fix up. Where is it? The text one. Oh, there it is. I am blind. Okay, we need to go BL. And then we need to add our fancy font. And have a little doggy roll around in the hand. I don't know if it gets my skin jealous down here. BL. I'll have to eventually set this all up to where we can get... Oh god, that's tiny. I can't see that. But I mean, you can see that. So that means we have to have a black line if you want to do it like that. And a color gradient black line. So we go knock it here. We bring that down a little bit. I want to make that a nice seafood color. Black specifically. Don't know why, but I want the darkness. The white could go away as well. So in theory, if we go to here, if we open it up, you should be able to see that. I mean, not being able to see very well, but hey. Where is this Cam? Camilla, where do you live? I must hunt down the camera. See if it's not centered, because it looks nice it's centered. I don't want that. And I don't want active scrolling. And I don't want the show. See it. That should look really nice now. I zoomed in the camera, but it feels weird. There we go. We can also improve like the signs, all that, keys and everything like that, and then we run like everything. I don't know. Should have asked for chocolate that we brought home. So Dougie's putting his nose in it. Well, there you go. Ah. Yeah, I am obsessed with these doggies. That is, here we go about it. Okay. I actually want to put more tea in my cup. I mean, it's still reasonably warm, I hope. I don't know, I don't feel confident turning one of these streams off. I was a bit asshole if you come in here for wobble dogs and you realise, no, we don't get wobble dogs, no. Because, well, oh, hang on, we can do this. Private. Save. Is that working for you all? This should work. Let's see. Plus, no one's really saying that too much, which is good. For a little bit, but I have to go find him and end it. So we go into here. I guess we can end it. Let's end this, the Wild Dogs one. Okay. Hopefully this other one is died. Good. Okay. I gotta go fix that now, which is nice. Don't know what YouTube was doing, but hey. Feels like auto start to me, and I must have like thought, oh, I'll start this behind it, but I don't actually really truly understand why it also started that. So we're gonna fix that up. You full of the crazy dogs? We can also show more doggies. Where is it? There we go. Look at all the doggies. There's a doggy. And there's a whole bunch of dogs. See, they're the border collies. I made a little dinosaur I haven't took a photo of yet. Oh, you can see what my wool is like. I really like this one right here with him on top of it. Then we can see more doggies. See, look at them more. Oh yeah, that's me holding my jam. And my camera. There must be a little loot over there, I would assume. Extra has come for the bodies. But no, it seems, I don't know. If we do end up doing rubber dogs or not. The games, but I don't know what other games to play either. I know that was gonna run into problem. Say a lot, and then end up doing not much. But then it is still, I guess we did do something. Okay, let's call this text label. The code text label. Woo! I'm gonna eventually make this its own like little thing, but right now it's just getting done in here. For the moment, good at actually also doing what I want, like saying on there. So we wanna type. Give it some code. Oh, that is not giving it any code. Strip. Badoo. Attach a strip. Thank you. Actually save it as button. First save as boom. Since I got the basic layout and everything I want to do, we might as well save as it and forward into the deep end. Actually, it would be in machines anyway. Objects. Machines. Type. Whoops. I was going for save. Just because I have a little doggy in my other hand, my left hand. That's the main reason why. I just really want to talk about the little doggy. Oh, do I need? Excuse me. Do I need a strip on this actually is the next question as well. I keep it on there for now. But I just realized the best outcome of this is to expand this, probably. And then if we go up here, so we have to, oh god, no. We're making this longer, mate. Oh, yay. So, if state equals got coffee. Excuse me, let it whinge there for a moment. I have to do this. Yoink. There you go. Jag this bad boy into here. Oh, excuse me. Jag this bad boy into here. No. Okay, it's a sec. No. I'm just thinking, do I need to use the outer strip before I go and do it the way I need to do? I'm gonna just get it past. So it's not like, it's no workies. Oh, I get it, man. It doesn't work. It's got that code underneath it. I'm also lazy and I don't want to type words in. I'm like awning right now. I'm like tired. I mean, technically, right now you should be the most week because it's start of week, but no. I'm gonna just flip over my week, which is really interesting. We could do this. I don't know if it's needed, but hey, excuse me. Let's do this. Boom. But we might as well keep it down there if we desire. I guess then we don't have to have so many things up here if ever needed to. You also want to make sure it disappears when it only appears when tab is pushed. Coup is pushed. Oh god. Typed up visibility until it's false. Oh damn, maybe this will be more annoying and complicated than I thought it would be. Because we're gonna have to use the same interaction system to use Coup with when I. It's starting to get a bit complicated, but yeah, it makes sense. Oh, again, on the thing is not on. I'm affecting myself now. Oh, you know how it goes. I would assume so. Player, dude. I'm still annoyed that they, like, whoop, sorry, doggy. I mean to the poor doggy, it's alright, you alright, dude, it's okay, man. I'm still mildly annoyed with myself. I was like, oh, I really want to play Last of Us 2. And then it's like $30 at the local game DVD shop. Like multiple copies there, and now last time I looked there wasn't any. It's like, oh my god, you're kidding me. What am I gonna do with this wood? We have to make a new interaction area or not is the question. No idea. Let's go with. I need to copy that. So type, isn't it called? Type dot text Got 10x. I don't know if it allows me to do that. I have to probably do one more step, maybe. Hey, we'll stop doing that. Because... Okay. I'll go... Whoa, what's going on? Oh, did it disconnect for some reason? B-A-L... B-O-A... See if it works. No. I'm surprised it doesn't like... because it's not a black. Yeah. Makes a lot of sense why it's not whinging either. Clear the whinging. Oh, cool. Oh no, it is successful. Good. I thought it was gonna let me do that again. Actually, I might kidnap that so I don't have to type that up again. Duplicate. Cut code. There we go. See, look at that. Then I don't have to write it up again. Where is it? Where do you live? There we go. Good code. Other doggy. Good boy. Oh, and we've got to do that for the same for every single one of these. Let's get a cap in there. And flat. There we go. I'm not going out there. I hope you guys are going alright. The poor one dude, the poor one person who wanted to see doggy. Bubble dogs. Get it there soon enough. I still gotta get my target of getting the Kelpie. I don't know how I'm gonna do that or how I'm gonna post that problem, but something's gonna happen. You guys like my coffee? I had the black. The one of darkness, the coffees. Okay, now let's go back to our cappuccino and see if it says cap. Should have said cap. Yep, woo! At last, victory has come to us. So in theory, we should be able to go cab and then change it. I do have a feeling we're gonna make a new interaction system, aren't we? Dog! Doggy, what are we gonna do? We got Gizmo over here. Come on, look Gizmo. There's your little friend. I don't know how much he does like his new little friend or not. No. You don't have to write that over again. It's so nice sometimes. Okay. Let's go for the new interaction system. Well, we might not have to make a new one, but we can spell it from this one, maybe. I don't know, actually. No, I think we have to still make a new one, because the problem is it's gonna collide on, isn't it? I bet it will do that. Collide. Okay, now, well, let's go make a new burger. Away to me. Okay, now let's see where this one lives. Show me where you live. That sounds very threatening. Maybe it is. Threatening the code. Sometimes he's just gonna plan its murder, you know. Thomas, I still want it to. I'm trying to think here. How would I actually approach this? I don't know if this is the best way of approaching it either. Gizmo's getting all attention now. I'm half sweating here, covered in dust. And so I was left going at the moment. I'll put Gizmo on top of my head now. Okay. Oh, he's gonna get the best view of the house up there, isn't he? Oh boy. We go about a different way with this too. It being picked up. If I go to pick up area, so there's certain things called if being picked up is going on. We have to worry about being accessed by the body. Where's the coffee machine? So we got the function down here. This is pick up body round down here. If that being picked up equals true. Being picked up equals false. Playing equals no. I think it leads back to one of these two. If being picked up with items in range. I'm trying to see if we can separate it. That is our next problem now. Because then we're just gonna recreate the. Or we could just put a sink in, you know? Maybe we just put a sink in here. Add a sink in. Why not? Let's add a sink. Oh, then that's gonna be a complicated thing, isn't it? Static body. I require you. I don't know how well that's being translated in like subtitles. If every time it says sink, it sounds very different than what it is. I don't know. I got all those drawing pictures, dude, don't I? Wild. I mean, I know that doesn't help me, doesn't it? I'm like, oh, where's all this stuff? Where is what I desire needs to be there? Okay, I've still failed at finding it. Oh, this is a bit where I need buildings. Oh boy. Items? Items. No. Haven't even found. It should be in here. There we go. I think I've done everything on there. Wild and insane, this feels like. Well, I guess I am wild and insane. That makes a lot of sense. I've long lost my sanity. No? We could do 11 maybe. No. I want to get it even and nice. What's the number? Although I might get unlucky and it might be the number that must never be divided. I can always do it by 5, so it means I can probably... I can't do it by 10. No one's do it by 15 because no, that one doesn't go by 15. We can always do 5. Get that nice number. 85. 7, 4. I mean, it'd be inevitably. No, it wouldn't be a 4. I think it's going to be 5 or not. 13. No, 14. Be 15. No. 16. One of these has to be. There we go. 17. I think I only did 5 by 17. It looks like. Yeah, no, it wouldn't be actually because you couldn't even do it for the other one. I'm trying to split it in half. Oh, that's a very annoying number this way then. PNG. I might end this something with Boom McClure. I might go with good old fashioned Boom McClure. Or we could go with the good dogs. Oh god. Oh, that's what we gotta do. If I do like a farming game, I wanna see if there's an ability where you can where you can get cattle dogs to do a bit of wounding up, you know? That'd be so cool. I guess I've only got the 5 and 17 measurements. Look at that beautiful sink. I might knock it off by 2. I don't know if it's spelled properly or not. There's a high chance it's probably not, if I would be honest, Annie. I'll leave it down there, and then if we drag it out onto a counter. It should look pretty nice. So I had to make it higher, won't I? Oh, that's it. Okay. When I bloody put it, I hate trying to find things sometimes. Okay. Well, this thing is huge. I just realized that. Shit. I have to put it right there when I taking over the full land. Not this little bit. It's taking it all over. I think it's alright where the position is in. I don't know actually. I might have to bring it down a little smaller. Yeah, I have to make it a little bit smaller. Oh no, it's too late. Oh no, it's too late. There's 50 million bits of animation already done for it. Oh god, how dare it not be ready and done everything that did. You can have it like that. It's too late. I can even have one more down. I like my sink. Sink. Sink, sink, sink. Yeah, that guy I was watching got up to this spot watching it. Yeah, the reason why I dedicate that one, like, yeah, maybe it's 1 minute is just to get rid of any of those annoying ones that will not do the work for it. I like when the camera zoomed in on here a bit more, you see everything. I still really like my sink, it looks really nice. Giant some coffee, pour it in there now. This has been 2 days of work. 3 days of work actually. Comes down to 4 tomorrow will be. Just to get this working. This beautiful coffee machine. Now I was meant to do the tea first. That was the plan, and then well, we don't see any tea around, do we? Oh god. Oh, hang on. I mean, this will kind of work, but we can do something like this if we want to. Oh, maybe I'll do something. Has to look for the player. Let's go to the chasing here. Will be the best example for seeing if I am thinking about this the right way. Redcollarwolf, I need you in your code. Oh, man, just gotta do one cup at a time in this one. Didn't we? Oh, then we looked at epic waning about the unknown dragon. I want to do some extra time on this, but that's getting quite hot instead. And this weirdness a problem. What player detection? Thank you. But that looks for the player. What? So when we wanted to look for the player, so we go to here on 2. And then the problem is when the bunny then enters. I'll still do something fancy, but don't we? Unless it's still when someone enters the field, when the player enters, that it can change state. Let's go with that first. I don't know, do actually do an area? That's very interesting about now. Okay. This is my first time really thinking about it, so I'm a bit unclear about what path to go on upon. I want to walk into that area, and then if I press tab in that area, it changes. Which could easily be a copy of this. And then form the shape. But that will change state if I was to tap on it. The next problem is it would be a bit annoying in its own way. And it'll be a bit fiddly, a little bit annoying. Or we can also do something else new. Maybe. Problem is, what I want to do with this being picked out thing. To see if I could affect it anyone else. So I can something. Oh god. I don't know what's going on outside. No lucky. Matilda's streaming today. I I'm just gonna get up, stand up for a moment. The pants don't stick to me. I feel like then it's been going a lot. Alright. Okay. Somewhere in my notes here. Ah, poor little doggy. He's knocked down. I knocked him out. Oh, booped him on the ground. I really have to think here. What is my approach? There's actually some of the that there's the added code I had myself, so we get to see that darkness. That is always very devastating. Also. We could also do a very different thing as well. We can always change this to be a static body as well and have its own range. Just have it as a little box. Excuse me, come over here. Then we gotta make a new one of these, so it'll be type 11, won't it? Yep, on layer 11. I was making sure it was, there we go. Okay. On, like, make sure it was, like, on, meant to be pop on layer. And then a type change. And I also want to later on make sure there's a place where you can pin what you want and recipes and all that kind of stuff as well. And all that. So now we're gonna have to duplicate this. Well, not really that hard either duplicating this. Let's go! Duplicate. Object into action. Now we're gonna go type into action. I think this is the best way of doing it, but especially when I want to keep it compressed. So we do have to sacrifice simplicity for complexity sometimes if we want to keep it you know, what's the word? Yeah, I'm getting my words confused. Small, compacted. There we go. Yeah. Something's annoying me there. That's annoying. No, I might as well just copy my own code of it. Duplicate capital T. Actually, wouldn't matter how I did this one. I just have to find it. Okay, now I would like to do someday is to make a whole like a series of little doggies that you can buy from the merch shop. I don't know how much of a possibility that is, but that'd be really cool to me. Because then you get their own little dogs like this. They're very small. They're not very big either. Like this one is a 4-ply and he's barely the size of my hand. He fits right in my hand. He does. It's always really cool. Disconnect. Disconnect. Then we go enter the body light. Yep. And then we go to exit the body. So this will look out for static bodies or any type of body. And then areas will look out for areas. If you do enter on areas. Oh yeah, now I'll do all the fancy stuff for itself. For itself. There we go. Machine! Come to me. Then I gotta add it to the player again. I'll play. I do think I want to go back to. Probably have to do the idea of a cinema in front of the player when they are, you know, where was it? Interacting and all that stuff. So it gets to be more precision interaction. Because it's the type of game where you want a bit more precision interaction. I feel like I didn't spell loop very well. Oh, we did right. Oh, it's too late now. It's there. It lives. Yeah, I don't think I spelled that properly. Oh, I'm just not seeing it properly. I don't think I can spell it properly. Loop. No, it's spelled with P. No, didn't spell properly. Oh well, too late now. It's gonna be loop or something. No. Orb. Bleh. Words suck. That was what I would call a dyslexic moment. What the spelling of that? When the spelling of it was, to me, mildly impossible to understand, and I wasn't gonna get it anytime soon, so I just told it to go to hell, and, well, that's it. That's what the full story is. Just that. Eh. Excuse me, I wanted the dot. I wanted the dot. Do 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 do. Should have seen that one coming. Oh no, what is this? Oh yeah. At least it gives me the spelling, good boy. You can always tell something's spay, like, wants you to be able to spell. But yeah. Nope. Oh, Kuza's nothing. Oh, I haven't added a fully in yet. Whoops. Oh, there's double gap. Well, there's double gap. I'm pretty sure that's what the other came from the other one. It came from the other one. We didn't even see it coming. So what? Now I gotta remember what I called this key. This input type. Okay. You're just gonna fancify this because I know I'm gonna one in a spot where we need it to be more complex than, you know. Oh, it's gonna be really hard for you people out there to weird and get confused. Alright, okay, so when this is interacted, we still haven't got that up. I'm just getting confused right there. Because I know where I gotta go, but I don't know where I'm gonna go at the same time. Eh. I have to write this up in a way. Where was it? I think it's in play a good example of how I meant to write this up. I just need a word now. It's annoying. Words suck. Just only moaning every single word known to man. This is not even the right place to see this either. Doggy, Miss Door. I'm not even talking about dog mill up. I'm still gonna this one. Picked up random state. Where was he at? I'm alright. But I'm planning its murder. Oh, let's drop tents. There we go. No, that's still not. Where is it? Where does it live? What there? Good, good, good. I think I can do this, so like that, both of them are. Okay. Hopefully the plan I got here will work, so... Oh, it doesn't! That could be a likely chance as well. Oh my god, it's confusing me. And so I do pop back. Oh, I could do that. That's something else, actually. I might do that. I don't know. Yeah, confusing. Do that. Why? I might not have to access it in a way. If being hit up extrude. Might copy that. Bookmark this. Oh, not comment it. Well, we're phasing words now. Put this somewhere. Put here. Pick next state, I'll call it. Okay, so change state will be kidnap that. Put into here. Pick next state, and oh my god, this is going to be fun in a moment. Let's go copy that now. I'll let's finish, make sure we finish this up before we close off for the time being. So if I want to call it type. If type dot being picked up equals true. I have to put double equals in there. And might as well. That one's a bit more harder. Stop. Can you just spell for me, alright? Oh, God, no. I'll curse you off totally. Okay, I'm good. For now. Yeah, that's a bit welling, isn't it? Okay, what I did wrong there? Oh, I think multiple things. I'm just sad. Let's go with that. Okay. Oh my god. Are we gonna be able to do it by coffee? Okay, something is there. Just need to, figure out how to do it better. Yeah. That's actually really cool. That we have a basic concept of changing what it is. That is really nice. Oh, go here. So let's finish up with this. Dot visibility equals true. Then I'll just add a timer to it where it's like, oh, it disappeared now. So we can go down here and say it's false. And then we have to put on a setting later to whether you want to keep that on or not. We could also have an interaction button for that. Yep. Pause we can later. What is wrong with my sword at the moment? Yeah, my sword is half dead. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm having more at that position. Oh, this angle for some reason. Oh, must be the angle. If we got something there, and let's see if it will actually work without me pressing tab first. That's important. Oh, I don't have to figure out how to set it up to where it does multiple. Oh god, no. But I do think that would be the end of my torture today, and you guys get some enjoyment of watching me do a devlog. I think that'd be it for the game development today. Like, oh god. I have to be mad if I want to continue on today. Oh wait, I am mad. No, never mind. Well, there we go. I was wondering, why are you not going, boy? Yeah, so I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you got some enjoyment out of that one, and excited to see more, I know, Dragon and a bit of one coffee at a time type of development. We ended up accidentally doing a Wobble Dog stream on the background, but we've been doing that again. I'll have to fix that up, and then Wobble Dogs will soon happen again. Didn't do any game development, because this is getting very hot in this room. So I think like subscribe. I don't know if I said that one yet. And turn on notifications if you desire, so you can catch all those streams on there. And think it'll be next week if you're excited to see that one, but didn't get to see it. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy it. I'm Redcollarwolf. Now out. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.